Well, a stalwart of the Bakersfield sound has passed away, but it's not that Bakersfield sound. It's an underappreciated piece of Bakersfield music history, early to mid-60s rock and roll, and one of its pioneers is gone.
17's Robert Price has the story of Kenny Johnson.
In the mid-1960s, while Buck Owens and Merle Haggard were getting all of the national attention, a quirky genius by the name of Gary Paxton was making rock and roll records out of a converted Bank of America branch in Oildale. Paxton, he's the guy that gave us classics like Alley Oop and Monster Mash, relied on one songwriter in particular to produce his rock, doo-wop, and surf music, Bakersfield's Kenny Johnson. Producer and music journalist Alec Palaio said Johnson stood out among a large collection of local rock and rollers trying to emulate Chuck Berry and Buddy Holly.
What set Kenny Johnson apart from a lot of those guys is that he was a writer. He was a very creative person. Right from the start, he would pick up a guitar and start writing his own songs. When the British invasion came along, that really stoked him, and he became incredibly proficient and prolific.
But Johnson wasn't just a songwriter. He led several local bands beginning in the late 1950s. The Rockets, the Ho-Daddies, the Trippers, and the Fourth Dimension, which opened at Bakersfield's Albert S. Good Auditorium for the Beach Boys, it's been building up inside of me. Jan and Dean, and Chubby Checker. Johnson was versatile, too, memorably stepping in to play drums for pre-famed Sonny and Cher, whose drummer didn't show up. After the British invasion of 1965 changed rock and roll forever, Johnson adapted his songwriting to suit the new sound, and he recorded dozens of records for Paxton's several Bakersfield record labels under names like the Bakersfield Poppy Pickers and the Chocolate Tunnel. Yes, he made some country records too, including this compilation, Bakersfield Rebels. Later, when Paxton closed shop and moved to Nashville, Johnson followed and spent several years there working as a studio musician, songwriter, and club musician. He played for Gary Lewis and the Playboys, R&B great Thelma Houston, and country star Vern Gosdin. Johnson eventually returned to Bakersfield, where he struggled with alcoholism. He was a fixture at AA meetings, mostly at the Bakersfield Alano Club, where he participated in the club band. He's survived by his daughter Kendra, his granddaughter Darren, his brother Don, and Don's large family. No services are planned. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.